Something's happening. I don't know if it's what we want there.
Um,
Oh, it keeps moving. Oh, yeah, it's lit.
is it lit?
I can see our faces. Oh, this is triggering me. What is
Okay.
your? Hang on, I need to move the webcam. This is setting my shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well, we're live though, right?
No. Yes.
Oh,
No,
we are.
we're totally live. Impressive.
Oh,
Say hi to the millions of people.
uh,
You depressed?
um,
You okay?
no, I don't. You know, a million people. You know, it's a lot of
It's
people.
performance anxiety. I understand. Don't worry, bro.
Yeah, it's like people expect you to say something like that will
Forehead's so fucking
inspire them.
shiny. Look at the shiniest forehead on the planet right now.
Who, me or you?
Me. It's like there's a mirror on my forehead and it's just reflecting the light of the sun. Oh wow, it's because it is literally reflecting the light of the sun right now. Okay, that's why. There's a god ray just penetrating my face.
Wait, if we're live, why do I not see it?
Press the page or some shit.
Yeah, I have to refresh the page.
Flip.
It just says we're offline. Oh, there we go. There we
Oh,
go.
we're right there, bro.
Oh, I see. Our faces are. Oh, I see. Our faces are. Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we starting? Okay, cool.
What else are
So,
we gonna do with the time that we're live
yeah.
on the internet?
All right. So, how you, Tom? Long time.
Is it?
Yeah. What was it like? Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? It was last week, right? That you came over.
Yeah, it was last
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, that was really good.
It
Thanks.
was. I
Thanks
just
again
haven't
for
spoken
the
to you
invite.
since then. So yeah,
Well, yeah. No, that's it's part of the rules, isn't it?
yeah. Just don't speak to your
It's,
friends. That's a rule.
You know, don't start, or otherwise, you know, you won't have anything to say on stream.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but yeah, so that was really nice. Thanks again to your mum. I'm glad that she enjoyed the alcohol.
Yeah, I'll text her. I'll say Sessions says thanks for your hospitality.
But yeah, so since then, you know, PC broke.
How did your PC break?
So I came home and I pressed the on button on my PC, and then I walked out of my room to talk to my mum, and then I came back and I realised that the computer had booted into the BIOS, and I was like, "Oh,
Well,
I
you
must
just
have
do that
held
by
down
yourself.
I must have held down the delete key
How would you have
as I
done that?
walked out of the room, even though I know I didn't do that." So I disconnected the Bluetooth dongle because sometimes little dongles and stuff, USB, it like gets confused and tries to like use that as a boot.
Sorry?
So
Use it as a boob.
a boot,
Oh.
like it tries to boot
Sorry.
from the
I
connection.
heard boob.
Yeah, because like for instance, you can where is it? You can see me, right?
No. Yes,
Oh,
I
shut
can.
So like this is like I got Windows 10 on this, so every time I need to boot from Windows, I plug this in, and then it does that. So obviously sometimes it gets confused, right? So I plugged out the Bluetooth dongle thing, and I restarted it, and I booted into BIOS, and I was like, oh, I still must be holding down the delete key, even though I'm not. So I disconnected everything, including the keyboard, and I booted into BIOS, and I went, wow, my keyboard must be really good.
What the fuck, man?
So I checked what hard drives it was detecting, and it wasn't detecting my SSD, which has Windows on it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, wow, my computer's really good.
Yeah, sick, bro.
Sick,
So none
bro.
of these points do you think your computer might have just been fucked? That thought didn't even
So-
enter into your mind.
No, because I always try and figure out what was going on. So what I did was I did some testing to see whether it was the motherboard or the SATA cable connecting the SSD. Sup, hot dog? Or I was, and then I tested if it was the SSD itself, and it was the SSD itself, which means that my SSD died. Had to buy a new SSD. That cost me £134.
£134.
Yeah, Philip was
Of
like,
real English money. Philip was like, you should have bought the Ryzen 5986,002. Not the one you bought. The one you bought is shit.
So because I was impatient, because basically my PC is my baby. So when I come home and it's like broken, I do like, and it's not working. I'm like upset internally, but on the outside I look normal.
Naturally.
Philip was I either had to get a solid state drive or an M.2 drive, right? And a solid state drive is just a hard drive that's faster, and an M.2 drive is
M.2.
an M.2 T.Penis dot
Yeah,
is
Penis dot,
a
that's
drive that it's basically a stick. Imagine like a stick of RAM, but and you just put it onto the motherboard. That's all it is. So it's faster because it's actually connected like directly to the motherboard. But it's more expensive because it's like new tech, blah blah blah. And Philip was like, "You're stupid. You should have paid the extra £60
Yeah.
to." I was like, yes, paid £200 to get something that is yes, the performance might have been like insanely faster, but I'm so happy with just my SSD right now. Like I can, my PC turns on in like 15 seconds. Like that's really quick. I don't. It used to take like a couple minutes. You have to wait for things to load, like programs that start up on when you turn on Windows and all that stuff. So yeah, with SSD it's real good. But it was weird because I'm so used to having my PC working. I'd come home from work and I would sit in this chair. But there's no point in sitting in this chair if my PC doesn't work.
No, of course there isn't. You don't have a PC.
So there's no point. What we're looking at these screens for if they're just.
Oh fucking no! What are you looking at the screens for? You can't.
What am I looking at screens for? So I would come in and I would like sit down and I'm like, wait, why am I sitting down? And then while I was on my bed, I like reach over to turn the PC on, but I know
this is tragic.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I have like issues,
bro.
Hey Jen, like I have these issues. So I just, like, mid me doing like certain actions, I would like reach for the mouse. I'm like, what am I doing?
that actually hurts my insides a bit. I mean,
I'm just so used to it working. And yeah, it was good. So.
Are you okay now though? Do you need some support?
So yeah,
I can provide support for you if you need it.
It's okay. It's okay. The SSD works. And it's all good.
I can rub your butt for you.
So this is why we were slightly there on the stream, because I forgot that I don't have any programs. So I don't even have OBS. I don't have any assets. So yeah, I'm not the one streaming this one. So thanks Tom. Cheers.
I got you, BB. It's all good.
Clink. I
don't have a drink.
It's a monster.
Leave it on the master. I drop it like a bomb. Hiroshima disaster.
You can't talk about that too soon.
I haven't spat grave man for time, bro. Crazy.
Spat. Spat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had a great time, man.
Rest in peace, great man. Man spat.
Man was spatting for the crowd.
Fuck's sake. Introducing my friends to the stream. Oh god, I'm so sorry for them. Thank you though. That's nice of you.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. I don't know who's here. Probably no one yet.
Oh, I'm gonna open my window. It's really warm today.
Is that what's happened to you this week, bruh? Just fucked your PC? No, wait, you didn't fuck your PC. That would be something. I don't know what that would be. What do you call it when a man fucks his PC? Why didn't you know this? I thought you'd know this. If anyone was going to know this, it'd be you.
Well, when I was at university, this is kind of related, but not really.
It's kind of related. Yeah.
When me and remember I had a friend called Zeus, Tom?
Yeah, the god.
Yeah, so we would have to do assignments which involved coding, and so every time Zeus, we had an assignment, Zeus would come over and we would like code it together and like work out what we had to do, and some like friends would knock on my door and be like, "Oh, hey, do you want to like play? Can we come in?" I'm like, "Oh, sorry, like, I'm coding at the moment," and they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, coding, all right." And walk away. I'm like, "What's so funny about that?" So I'd come out afterwards, and obviously Zeus was with me, and then they'll be like, "You do coding, yeah?" And we're like, "Yeah." I'm just like, "Yeah, why?"
Fucking hell.
And yeah, so that coding became the term for having sex.
having sexual sex, yeah.
That's
fair. That's believable, yeah. I believe that.
They updated the app, and I don't know what. Yeah, the mobile app, right? It's a lot smoother, but they did update it a lot.
Wait,
there's a lot to get used to. Twitch app.
Oh, yeah, no.
Not like the Twitch app, but like the Twitch app for mobile, because like the Twitch app is currently also known as the curse app that got Twitch like bought it or integrated with it.
Twitch, what? The Twitch app is made by Curse?
No, the Curse app and Twitch made a baby, and now it's the Twitch app.
Right, but the Twitch app's been around for ages before Twitch acquired Curse.
Well, really?
Yeah.
What was the Twitch app good?
Twitch only acquired Curse in recent memory, like the last couple of years.
I didn't even know Twitch had an app. What? That you could like? What could you do on it?
What do you mean? I mean, I'm talking about the app on the phone that you watch Twitch on.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about that because there's something called the Twitch app, which is Curse and Twitch partnered up. Yeah, so now Curse is Twitch. There you go. So Hot Dog said it. Okay. So it's a desktop program, so you can download mods and stuff. Oh. Because it's still Curse, and you can have your friends. You can like
do that, yo.
Do like calls and stuff, and I don't know if you can do video calling. I'm not sure. If you can, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe we could.
I'm sure it's terrible.
Well, the only video calling that actually works, unfortunately, is Skype.
Well, Dicksword works, but not for video.
What?
Dicksword works, but not for video.
And how old do you have to be to access that site?
19.
Not 18.
No.
What is it? Oh, it's US, isn't it? So like, what the states like? No, 19. Like 21 to drink, 19 for Dicksword.
Exactly. Dicksword, for anyone who is wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, is Discord. Discord.
Oh right, that. Yeah,
I don't know why I said that so condescendingly.
I actually thought that you browse specific sites in your downtime. Maybe you're a moderator. I don't know.
A moderator for Dicksword.
Yeah, I remember reading an article about a moderator for a Disney forum.
Where's this going?
Nothing, but it's just an odd job. Like that was his job. He was a Disney.
Why is that an odd job? That's perfectly reasonable.
That's so weird. All he did was
you're a back-end developer. You develop people's back-ends. I don't care if you're not a back-end. In my head, you develop the back-end. Who wants to develop the front end?
That's not true at all. That's the complete opposite of what I do.
That is the complete opposite, but why would you rather develop the front end than the back end? You can say, yeah, I'm a back-end developer, I develop the back end.
Because the front
Why would you not rather say that?
Because the front end...
Why would you not rather say that?
Why do you
I'm looking at the Twitch stream that's running you on my other computer instead of looking at my webcam.
I'm looking at... Yeah, well, I'm actually looking at my webcam. I don't know what
professional streamers.
Yeah. Like, I'll be looking right, and you'll be looking left. Yeah. And like on the stream, we're like looking this way and talking to each other. Yeah, no, so it's just a weird job being a Disney forum moderator.
Disney forum
I can imagine being
Disney forum.
Okay, so one of my friends who I used to work with on placement.
Who's this? Dave.
No, this is Richard.
Oh, Rich, my boy.
Yeah. My boy Rich.
My boy Rich.
I actually never called him Rich one time.
Why? Have you called him Dick?
Because he's not a Rich. He's a Richard. He's definitely a Richard.
Is he not a Dick either?
No. So
can I tell you about my family member who's called Dick Wood, whose real name is actually Anthony.
He's not bad, Dick Wood.
For some reason, I don't really know him. He's like my granddad's partner's son, I think. So
your granddad partner's son.
Yeah, like my granddad's partner was called Gwen. I'm not related to her at all, but she's always been kind of like a vaguely Gwyneth, yeah, a vaguely grandma-ish figure. And her son, I think, is called Anthony, but goes by Dick, and his surname is Wood. So in that sense, he goes by Dick Wood.
That's deliberate. There's no way deliberate.
Why would you not? Like, why would you do that?
I bet he says it with a smile on his face as well.
My name's Dick Wood.
My name's Hugh. Humongous.
Humongous, yeah. Don't say that. That'll trigger someone. Don't.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not allowed to say humongous. That's bad news. Bad news bears.
Well, I'm not humongous.
No, that's true.
I am humongous.
What? You're speaking some language I don't understand, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, so
sorry.
I thought that you were saying that you were like some forum moderator for like. No. Back to Richard. So Richard. Before, like, he applied because he's a front-end web developer. He applied to do to work as a moderator for a sex site.
What?
So like he could and that meant him getting he could have like full access to like everything on the site. But he worked on the site, like he kept it, he like moderated it and like built stuff for it.
So he applied to work at a sex site just so he could get like premium access to said sex site.
No, you said that. I never said that.
I'm pretty sure you said that.
I said he would get access because he needs access to like all the pages to like edit them and all that. So obviously. Yeah, but I think he did that for a while, which is pretty funny. And I said, "Do you know?" So were you just like
cheeky son?
You just like distracted at work? He was like, "No, not really."
No, not really. You get used to it after a while, yeah.
Yeah. He's probably the only person to like not get like third-party like pop-ups and viruses.
Yeah. Oh,
Needs access.
needs access. Yeah.
Excuse me. I think I need access to these private areas, membership VIP areas to
VIP areas.
to do my job.
Yeah, £25 a month VIP access. Oh, saucy Snapchats.
Is that that website another website you moderate?
I'm sure that exists.
Saucy Snaps.
Oh, I don't personally moderate it, but I'm talking about one of my friends. One of my friends does this. Yeah, not me. Not me. One of my friends moderates.
Oh, right. Which friend?
Dick Wood.
Ah, you said he wasn't. He was pretty much a family member. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, he is, but you can be friends with your family, can't you?
Can you?
Can't you?
Are you friends with your mum?
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah, yes. Yes,
she must be the one then. That's your friend that you're talking about, right?
Exactly. Yeah. No. No.
What's your mum's username? I mean your friend's
username.
What's your friend's username? Sorry.
Hot Mum.
69.
69. Yes.
Hot Mum 69.
Hot Mum 69. How many people do you think have the username Hot Mum 69?
I don't know, but that's an amazing.
I'm going to say a lot.
That is an amazing username. I think Hot Mum 69 is pretty good.
Yeah.
To have if we still play Xbox and I had my one free gaming tag, definitely.
Why didn't we make this channel Hot Mum 69?
Yeah, we should have done.
We would have grown so much faster if our channel was called Hot Mum 69. So much faster. It would have been great.
We'd have to do that thing you put you're actually a guy, but you have a picture of a girl in a webcam on another side of the screen. So when people you clickbait people. So
so they don't see mine, but they see hers in the thumbnail.
Well, they see you and her, but they're obviously going to click her, right? And then they realise that yours is a webcam and that's just a Google image, and they're just like, "Wow, baited."
Jebaited.
That's the French. That's the French.
Right? Jebaited.
Jebait.
Jebait. What?
Je m'appelle Bait.
Je m'appelle Bait. That's what I said in school. Je m'appelle Master Bits. Is that my name? Yeah.
What's the French word for master?
Meister. That's German.
Be like Monsieur Bait.
No, Mister.
Yeah, but it's the closest thing, really. I don't know.
So what have you been doing this week?
So after my PC broke, the last 2 days of work, Thursday and Friday for this week, I didn't actually have work. We had hack days, which is I've probably explained to you a couple of times. Basically, all the developers don't do client work, and we just work on interesting new things that we feel like we want to do. I just did some front end stuff. One of the projects, the boss, the big cheese, the big boy, Klaus.
Is that actually his name?
Yeah, remember you guys were making fun of
Klaus,
because you were like, is there an E at the end? I said no, and you went, where's fucking calls then? Anyway, so Klaus, he actually went on holiday,
where? Which part of Germany did he go to?
He didn't. He went to Denmark.
Fucking bullshit. That's close enough.
So he left behind. He bought and left behind an Amazon Alexa.
Wow.
So 4 backend developers, they were working on code and scripting to integrate a project that we've worked on. So they decided to hook it up to Wagamama's website and do different API calls to try and order Wagamama food through Amazon Alexa. And it was pretty good. It was pretty cool to see that in action. I thought Alexa only came in black, but there's a white version as well.
Equality.
Yeah,
it's all about that. It's all about
all races are either black or white. Heard it here first from Tom. There you go, guys.
Yeah. Well, you're not a race. You're a subhuman ball of slime.
Wow. So, that's harsh, man.
So yeah, I mean.
Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter how you insult me because at the end of the day, you're friends with me.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess that's why friends are allowed to. That's always justification for, when you're friends with someone for a while, you can insult them because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you choose to hang around with that person. So whatever you call them just reflects back at you, really.
Nah.
Well, what does it say about you if you call your friend a moron like 24/7, but you keep hanging around with him? Doesn't that make you a moron in exchange or in return?
I mean, some. Well, think about lots of alien fiction and how the intensely powerful overlord alien race comes down to the Earth and abducts humans because they want to study their stupidity and sort of look at them like ants. That's similar to me and you and our friendship. I as the supremely powerful, much
Alien
superior
race.
person of the two of us, spend a lot of time around you, a moron, to study your movements and the way you behave and speak,
Okay.
to learn more about the more moronic side of the human race.
Oh, I see. Okay. So what have you learned about the moronic side of the race?
Well, mostly that morons enjoy playing Dota. That just triggered like 80,000 people. That's about
A
it. Really.
few thousand.
That's all you do, right?
No,
All you do is play Dota.
I haven't played Dota in a
How
while.
many hours have you played Dota for?
In total.
Yeah.
Okay, so since I started playing
No judgment
during my
here.
first year of university, so that's 2013, let's say. I played 1,670 hours of Dota, which is nothing if you compare it to how long you've played,
No,
whatever your longest game is. So
know.
1,676 divided by 24, 69 days.
Oh, is that it?
Because we're hot on 69.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's nothing compared to
It's nothing compared to like.
the WoW and RuneScape.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Have you seen Black Desert?
What?
Have you seen Black Desert?
Have I seen
Black
the
Desert
Black?
Online. Are you
Yeah,
aware
I
of
know
this
that game.
Yeah.
I own it. Remember, we own it. We both own it.
Oh yeah. Did you ask me if it was good?
No, I asked you, do you want to play together? And you said, I hate this game because all they do is
Oh,
make
the weeb
anime.
shit. Yeah. That was the first day I bought it, and I played it for like 4 hours and thought it was kind of shit. Since then, 166 hours later.
I see. So you have, I think I've been seeing you play it a lot more, or you
Yeah.
keep saying that like you've been playing it.
Yeah, basically all the free time I have at my house is spent playing Black Desert Online.
Oh wow.
It's good. It's my new obsession. It'll probably last for about another month, and then I'll never play it again.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it while it lasts.
You know, I downloaded the free weekend for Modern Warfare, Infinite Warfare, whatever it's called.
Modern Warfare, Infinite Warfare. Is that what it's called?
I guess so. And
Is that the new Call of Battlefield?
yeah. So I played for about my first game had a hacker in it,
Of course.
and I was just like, but he was on the other team, and he killed me one time, and I was like, wow, this guy's really good on keyboard and mouse. Because I decided not to play on keyboard and mouse, even though I was playing on PC. I decided to play with a controller to see how I do.
Bad.
And honestly, people like I am
Bad.
like everyone's just the same. Like I'm not
But you're
even
why,
bad.
you're a PC gamer though. It's not that you play more games with a controller.
What?
You play more games on PC, so why would you play with a controller on an FPS?
Because it was Call of Duty, and I was just like, I don't really care. Because like for Battlefield, I
suppose you played much more Call of Duty.
Yeah. So for keyboard and mouse, like Battlefield, I've always played keyboard and mouse as soon as I hit PC. But obviously on Xbox, you play it with the controller. But I just wanted to see how good people were versus me as a controller, and then if I was really bad, I was going to switch up and play mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could. On average, keyboard and mouse players are better than control players on that game, like or just any FPS. Like I experienced it there. I was still good. So like instead of let's say like if I'm going to go against someone, it's like 50% chance me killing them, 50% chance them killing me. But
I'd go a bit lower on you killing them. It's at least 60-40 they kill you.
Okay, well no, just pretend it's 50-50, right?
I'm not going to pretend it's 50.
Okay, if they're
It's
using
60-40.
if they're okay, fine, 60-40. If they're using keyboard and mouse,
80-20.
yes. But if they're like new to the game and
It
using
becomes
keyboard and mouse,
70-30.
no, it becomes like the 60-40. And if they use a controller, it's still 60. Like I'm still fine. Like so, but you could tell when someone's using mouse and keyboard, especially in the kill cam, you can see. But yeah, there was the hacker who killed me on the first game.
Why? So why did you identify that this person was a hacker?
well, people were, as soon as I got into the game, people were just like really upset and annoyed at this guy and telling him to leave, telling him to stop hacking, blah blah. Even his own team was flaming him, saying, "Look, like stop, no one wants to play with you." Blah
I don't think
blah.
it's really flaming if the guy's fucking if the guy's a hacker. It's just like
Well, what do you mean? How's that not flaming?
Well, I'd see it flaming
because he's not doing badly.
Associated all with the sort of exactly like the sort of Dota 2 kind of that shit.
Okay.
When a player is being
Well,
sure. I'll be flaming counts. I'm being pedantic.
Yeah. So he was being flamed by everyone. Anyway, so after that game, because I joined like mid game, so after that game, he was on my team twice, and we won because the other team decided to leave because he was hacking.
Yeah.
So then the fourth game, he was on the other team. I was like, right, let me just judge, see if this guy's hacking. I actually killed him with a controller from far.
Bad man!
I was like, obviously this guy turned off the hacks, or he's just not hacking, and he's just that good. Because every game he got 50 kills and above. And everyone else was like on like 10.
Sorry, so what was the evidence that this guy was hacking?
The kill cams, because you could see
so he was just
when he would be like moving and then he would just like snap. But that only happened the one time where everyone was accusing him of hacking, and then when I managed to kill him with the controller, so I was just like, well, from far as well. So if he was hacking, he would have just killed me. So it's clear that perhaps he wasn't hacking, or he turned it off.
Maybe he was just good.
Yeah, he was like, guys, I'm just good, I'm not hacking, blah blah blah. But whatever, he was obviously he's a bang out, and that was my first time playing since.
Which game was this? Was this the most recent one?
This is Infinite Warfare, the one where if you bought the mid edition, it came with Call of Duty 4. So yes.
Right. Yeah. Why spend your time hacking Call of Duty Infinite Warfare? Why?
Yeah, you know what's weird? I was on a playlist specifically for 24/7, like 2 times experience.
Yeah.
As well, so it was like, I guess you just wanted to. I don't know why you hack. People don't know why other people hack, and people who hack just do it for fun, just to see if it works and stuff. I don't know. My Twitch randomly just stops and then comes on 6 seconds later, and then I miss some of what was said, and I just lose track of everything.
Oh, let's be honest, it's probably me. It's probably on mine, isn't it? Mine has been really shit lately.
I haven't dropped. I haven't seen any like.
No, I mean I haven't dropped any frames at all, but it's probably me. Because this happens so often. No, actually, my OBS is completely fine, so it's probably not me. But I don't know.
All right, sorry.
We're
just talking about
people hacking on Call of Duty.
Like, why are people
Why? If you're gonna spend time in a game, why just play it? What's the fucking point?
Yeah, and someone
here.
Yeah, someone brought up something similar. So I was watching someone I watch on Twitch.
Are they paying you?
No, sure.
No. What are they called? I'm gonna tell them you said that.
They're called Sing Sing.
Oh, Sing Sing, my boy. I know Sing Sing. Me and him were battle away.
I was watching Sing Sing play Dota, right? And at the end of the game, because Sing streams, but he also plays with someone who also streams, but they have their Twitch, like the website of their like the channel name and like the URL of their Twitch as their name. So as they're playing Dota, people who see that can obviously go, oh, he's a streamer.
Yeah, totally.
So at the end of the game, the person on the opposite team who had like the most kills, blah blah blah, he was like, oh, by the way, here's a tip: next time, don't put cover up your map if you're streaming, which means that he clicked on, like, he went to his stream and had it up and was playing the game just so he could like map hack them basically.
Here's a tip: stop being a condescending stream sniping cunt.
And then his argument was, if you're gonna stream, like if you're gonna put your name as your stream, then cover up your map. And it's like, well, I understand why people put their name as their stream, but to be fair, he has a point, because the only people who are gonna know that you stream are the people you are playing with and against.
Yeah.
You are not advertising your stream to anyone unless they are already watching you. So he has a point, but he shouldn't be. And then Sing Sing made a point, which was like, well, Dota 2 is the type of game where you can infinitely improve, and this is why people play it, because this is how it's popular, right? Like, it's popular because of this. Hearthstone, all competitive esports, Counter-Strike, you can only get better if you play, right? and that's the fun of it. Like, you play these games to improve yourself. These are just self-improving games. So by cheating and giving yourself the edge, you're not really,
Yeah, you're defeating the whole purpose of playing.
Yeah, exactly. You're defeating the point of even bothering to play Dota. Dota's about strategy and like preventing against odds by using these strategies. And but if you're just gonna stream snipe, then why? What's the point? Why would you? You've effectively wasted everyone's time, including your friends, unless they were in on it and they were like, yeah, free MMR, which is like the ranking system. But it's not really fun. So
yeah, I'm with Hot Dog on this. I was just about to say, like, you could just not be a dickhead. Just watch the guy stream and just don't stream snipe him, or like, don't even watch it. Just have it open in the background.
Why would you,
so you can't hear what he's saying.
Why would you?
Like, if you're gonna click on a stream, click on a stream to help him out.
Yeah, like
don't click on a stream for any other reason.
Yeah, like drop a follow or like put it on and like pause it so that he has a viewer or something. Exactly. If you really cared that much, I was playing Rocket League last night and there was a guy on the other team who was streaming, or he had his name as a twitch.tv/ whatever it was, and I said, "Are you live?" And he said yes. So I said hi stream, and then I said hey guys, the emo, in all chat on Rocket League, and then he was like, oh, I'm a new streamer, I don't have any viewers. I was like, oh, okay, well look, like good luck with the stream, blah blah. And at the end of the game, I think we won, but he was like, oh, thanks for the support, guys. Like, check me out if you want, like, drop a follow, whatever. I was really like, cool.
And you didn't do any of those things.
No, because I don't. No, that's only because I know he's going to be streaming Rocket League, and I was playing at the time. And by the time I do that, I would have forgotten.
That's only because you don't care about helping out new streamers.
It's not about that. It's just like, okay, so for a new stream,
he's doomed to fail.
No, he's not doomed to fail. This is it. So for new stream,
nihilism.
Is that what you're going to tell your children?
We're all going to die.
Daddy, I want to join the football team. What's the point?
Fuck off.
Fail. Yeah, exactly.
Daddy, can you take me to football practice?
Fuck off.
Your kids are going to love you.
Yeah,
I want to stay with Uncle Sasha and I hate you.
Uncle Sasha treats me so well. He gives me jerk chicken and curry.
Yeah.
He makes it himself with his own secret blend of herbs and spices. And he take me to Uncle Sasha's house.
Fuck off.
His own blend of herbs. There's an ancient there, you stupid rotten kid.
No, it's not herbs like the American herbs, it's herbs like the Cockney herbs. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Like ass and is and hers.
Is and hers.
An hose pipe.
Hose pipe? What kind of H word is that? Why is that the first thing that came to my head?
An hose pipe.
Hose pipe.
Daddy's smoking the old hose pipe.
Fuck off.
Oh man. Daddy's
playing Black Desert, you little shit. Oh Christ. Yep.
What were we talking about?
I don't fucking know. Dota 2 and not being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, stream sniping.
Yeah, stream sniping. Oh yes, I was playing the guy. Look, okay, so this is it. So for new streamers, I only watch them for the game because I don't know them already. So it has to be about the game for me. So let's say I found some, like if they're playing Rocket League, I don't want to know because I only follow two people who play Rocket League. So that's more than enough for me already. One is like they're both really good. Actually, one of them's from the UK. She's like,
bang.
Sure.
Nice.
She's
digits, yeah?
She's definitely from South, I think.
Oh, from South.
Yeah, I think
South,
so.
Is she Piff Lady?
Yeah, she actually is.
No.
Anyway, so I watch her because she's done UK time. It's really easy to watch.
She's actually a Piff Lady.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the other guy is like American or Canadian, I think. So he's on different time zone, and he's just like really, really skilled. So it's really nice watching like that because they're both actually really skilled, but he's a lot more skilled. He's been playing like professionally and stuff on and off. But yeah, so when it comes to like a new streamer, they'll only catch my attention if it's a game that's just come out or something like that, because the people that I want to watch usually are just for their personality and like I don't really care what game they play. Yeah. But if it's like, oh, this new game's coming out and I want to see who's playing it, and I look on and I see like Co Carnage playing it. I'm like, I don't want to watch Co because I just don't particularly care. And then I see that, I scroll. I'm like scrolling down. I'm looking at the second, third, fourth streamers. I'm like, oh, I know these guys, but I just don't want to watch them. And then I click on, I don't know, just click on like someone I've never seen before because I don't know. I just click on them. I'm like, oh, let me see a real opinion, a non-sponsored opinion. That's a joke, of course.
No, you're being serious.
So I click on them, and then if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. It's you like watching people who are good because you're shit.
Yeah, I can confirm that as true. Sashins to 2k MMR after playing for 69 days, 69 whole human days. He's 2k MMR on Dota 2.
Yeah, but my partner was high. I don't play stuff.
Yes, that's what you get after 69 hours.
I don't. Yeah, but that's like saying
69 days.
That means that. Yeah, but that's saying that I've only played 69.8 days of I've only ever played solo ranked, which is not.
You've never improved.
That's not true because I don't play solo ranked.
Fucking sweet 2k MMR. Get that shit, boy.
What's your rank on Hearthstone right now?
Right now it's 15 because I've played like 4 matches this
season.
Yeah,
well, once I was higher.
I got to 8 last season.
Yeah.
Which is the highest I've ever gone, and I would have got higher if I played for longer that season.
That's the thing. I think that we could definitely get to legend, but the thing is, you have to sit there and just play. Eventually after a few games, you get a bit bored. You're just like, I just want to chill, do something else. So I only play it.
It's always against the same decks too, so you just get bored of playing the same. But it's basically the same match over and over again with inserted RNG. It's just I found with this meta especially. Maybe it's because I'm actually involved in the meta, which I never usually am. I usually just, I'm going to play all the same decks. I'm going to play a different deck that I made myself. This time I just fucking copied decks off the internet like I always accused you of and hated.
Yeah.
And got much further than usual, obviously, because I'm actually playing the meta. But maybe it's just because I'm part of it now that I've noticed how bad it actually is. Like, it's always the same 4 decks. It's either the Caverns Below Rogue, it's either the Quest Taunt Warrior, Pirate Warrior, or it's on there's 5. It's like Dragon Priest, or it's the Jade Golem.
Jade Golem Druid is
Shaman.
Yeah.
It's always those decks, and it's just so annoying.
You know what my favorite part is though? Is when you copy the deck off the internet, right? And you know how to you know the win condition, but you don't really understand it until you start playing it and going, oh, this 1 mana crappy card that I think is garbage actually makes the deck really good. And you start learning how to really play it. I think that's really fun because you realize how important things are, and you learn what to mulligan, what not to mulligan, because it's easy reading the deck and it says, oh, always mulligan this, don't mulligan this, but when you're playing against certain decks, you obviously alter it depending on the option, because it's not a flat value of definitely mulligan this. It's it's up to you and how you judge the situation. So I always find that really cool. I always like that.
Yeah.
Or a deck that you made yourself and going, I really need to mulligan this, or I can keep this, and it's a risk. But if I pull it off, I'll get ahead of the early game. And because you kind of know your deck, so that's the fun bit.
You know what was interesting? It was yesterday, I think I was playing, because Jenny she's never played Hearthstone before, and she picked up recently played with me, and she was off doing something yesterday, and I said I'd level up her decks a bit to get her rank higher, because she wants to run that Turban rule so we can play. So I was playing one of her decks, and it feels like the ranking system, when you're a new player, it puts you with other new players. I didn't play a person that had
a legendary?
Anything other than basic cards. They all had the same cards as me.
It
was really weird.
That's interesting, because when I first started playing Hearthstone, as soon as I got a legendary, I only started to play people who had legendaries. Exactly. But I never had them before. No. Ever. The whole time I would only be pitted against players without legendaries. Obviously it doesn't count if it RNGs into a legendary. That's not their choice. But yeah, and then as soon as I got Ragnaros, boom,
Ragnaros
match.
was your first legendary. I still haven't fucking got Ragnaros after 3 years of trying.
No. I crafted it.
Okay, yeah, I could.
I never, because
I need other cards.
My first real legendary was Nosdormu. It was Nosdormu.
Really, I'd love that card because I play really quickly and other people always fucking don't.
Oh,
really
but it's because you have to. Yeah, but it's a shame. If it was a turn 3 card and it was a 3/3 or something, or a 3/4, that'd be kind of cool, because that way you could like pressure them early, but.
There's so much removal now as well. It'll be so pointless to play it because the person will just get rid of it the next turn.
Oh, if you're talking about now, then yes. If you're talking about before, then yeah. And a 3-mana 3/4 is actually pretty good in terms of like value.
Give me a 3-mana 4/3, or even a 4-mana 4/3, because then priest can't deal with it.
A 4-mana 4/3.
Something like that, yeah. Because priests are the biggest removal problem because they can remove 3 and below or
yeah.
So if you give me 4.
Yeah, the 4's the magic number against priests.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't matter because they have that like that what do you call it? It's like that potion that does 5 damage to everything that isn't
dragons, yeah.
Isn't dragons, so.
And even back in the old days, they had the card that does 5 damage and restores 5 health. So you can still fuck over most things. Holy Fire.
Oh, Holy Fire, yeah. Hearthstone is a game I probably won't go back to for a while.
Yeah, it's one of those games that you leave for like a year and then suddenly you just get a random urge to play it.
Yes, just like you did with Darkest Dungeon, just like I've done recently with The Binding of Isaac. I am currently one achievement. There's 3 achievements left, but the 2 achievements depend on the 1 achievement because they are complete the game with all characters on hard mode, and then the second one is complete all achievements. And so I need to complete it with 1 more character on hard mode to get both of those achievements, and I would have attained 100% of achievements in The Binding of Isaac. Like I would have gotten, what was it, Platinum God?
Platinum God.
Platinum God. Or
Platinum God.
I think so. I don't know. Let me check.
How many days have you played Isaac for? Or how many hours?
I played The Binding of Isaac for 314 hours.
That's alright,
but to be fair, some of it is like because it doesn't have a save function. So like right now, my game is on, but I'm not playing it until after the stream because. Like it doesn't. Well, I'm not going to play it midstream, but also there's no save function, so I can't stop it. And sometimes I'd be mid-run, and I would go out to eat dinner with my uni friends, and I would come back and finish the run. Yeah. So it's a little bit padded, but not really. So I need to do. I'll have. It's Eternal God. I already have Platinum God. 100%
God. Magi.
100% the game and hard mode get all the achievements. Yeah. Eternal personalities. I need to do it with Eve, who's like the weakest one.
The
one where you love because you're like, she's got the bird, she's the best.
Oh, the bird's sick.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've actually, because I'm forced to play Eve like every run. She's actually
isn't it?
The bird isn't the worst. All right, the bird. It's not. I feel like the AI has been improved since because they've updated. They updated the game and it's a little bit better.
Yeah, it was always fun. It was always good.
I still need to do all that stuff with Isaac, not with the character.
Oh, well, like Platinum God and shit, yeah.
Yeah, oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of achievements in this game. How many achievements are there? There are 99 achievements and I have 96 with 1 more to go. I can't wait. My friend at work recently 100%ed Rebirth.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the best part is going to the global stats and seeing 0.01% of people. And you're like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, boy.
Get it?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Classic Ainsley.
And then after you get it, you're just like, now back to reality.
Look. Going back to Hearthstone. What I have noticed this past week, though, because I've been playing...
I can see my hand flapping.
I've been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering in real life. And I've noticed, after playing another card game, how a lot of the rules in Hearthstone are shit. There's one exception. The only example of this I can think of right now is actually the opposite of what I just said. Because in Magic, mana. Mana's another example of the opposite. Actually, I think Mana's handled really well because in Magic you get land starved a lot of the time.
That's what I just said. Yeah, no, Mana being something that is good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but it wasn't what you were going to say.
No. Because in Magic, I learned this recently. When you are out of cards to draw, you just lose the game. You don't take 1 damage and then 2 damage.
Oh, you just lose.
You just instantly lose.
Oh, so you like fatigue?
I like how they do it in Hearthstone. Now, because I learned this the hardest way possible. We are playing a format called Commander, where you get a 100 card deck as opposed to the usual 40. You have 1 card called the Commander card that is like the forefront of that deck, and you can play them throughout the game whenever you want with a high land cost, etc., etc. But I learned this because the guy I was playing with, he played a combo of cards that made the rest of the players draw 33 cards at once.
Oh, wow.
And then I think he did that did he do that twice? Or then the next turn he did something else similar, and we just instantly lost the game. Yeah, well, I instantly lost the game.
Do you not remember that? I guess you don't remember that from the video game.
No, I don't.
Because when we were playing, and me and you had a game which lasted so long that someone drew the last card and they just died.
Lost, yeah. I didn't remember that at all. Yeah, no, that was.
It only happened
really
like once or twice, maybe, or maybe it just happened to me when I was in campaign mode or something. But I remember like playing it. Yeah.
It wasn't annoying because I was just so impressed because the commander mode has no format either, so it's a combination of cards from across all decks. So there was a couple of cards in these decks that were from like the 90s. They were so fucking old. They were like clip art pictures, basically.
Wow, clip art.
They were so old. They must have cost so much money, and they were so OP too because that was like a time before balance was even a thing in people's
balance.
Yeah. So it's just like a 2-land card, and you get to just draw 2 lands.
Yeah, it's funny in Dota. There's a hero that says he only says 4 words every time he says like a different phrase, and one of them, which is really just an interesting fact. But there's one of the phrases is. He goes balance in all things, and every time there's like something OP in Dota, everyone just spams that because like he literally says balance in all things, and he like there's loads of things that are just so imbalanced, everyone just spams it. It's really funny, but I don't know. It kind of makes you like have that like love for the game, like that that these things have happened, and it's fun. It's kind of like Easter eggs and. Knowing that there was a time where like things used to be different how they are now. So for instance, in Hearthstone, cards have been updated so that the knife juggler like a 2/2 now, rather than a 3/2, because that is like why would you pick any other 2-mana card that wasn't a class specific one if the juggler was just one of the best? It was a 2-mana 3/2 with an effect. Like there's just no need to even play. Like why would you pick a raptor? Like what's the point? Like it's a beast, but that you're still gonna do the extra. It's just so But knowing that there was a time where all these things used to be OP or underpowered is just part of the love of the game.
Remember when the owl cost 2 mana, the Silence of Min owl?
Yeah, they changed to 3 because silence.
And the novice thingy, the gnome, that it used to be a 2/2 draw card.
What is it now?
And cost 1 mana. It's a 1/1 draw card.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I always thought that 2 mana for that was way like.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 mana, not 1 mana.
Waste.
Yeah. No, you're right. I know what you mean. It's nice. It's nice remembering a time.
How do you feel about things like cards being revamped but brought in as well as the old card being there? So like Ragnaros, old Ragnaros new.
I prefer.
So Ragnaros the Fire Lord and Ragnaros the Heal Lord. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
Or like Deathwing, old Deathwing and new Deathwing.
I like that as long as the cards do different things.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I thought you meant like pre-nerf Ragnaros and post.
I actually really like that Ragnaros. Like he does 8 damage, but the healing one heals for 8 as well, and it's the same effect. It's random 8 damage. It's also a random 8 heal.
Those Ragnaros cards are OP. I don't care what anyone says. Those fucking cards, they're so hard to deal with some of the time. Like, and the RNG just. I wish I had Ragnaros.
Sometimes I think there are cards that they should not. It's not fair for their effect to trigger on the same turn because there was a card. Like there's some cards that say get +1/+1 each turn.
Yeah.
That shouldn't. That like or like there's just some cards that have an effect, right? But they shouldn't be at the end of your turn. That's not fair because the effect is guaranteed 100%. So why even say at the end of your turn? Just like reword it or something, because that those words end of turn, I mean, I guess they're kind of important, but they don't give you your opponent a way to deal with them at all, because it's just, I forgot what it was. There was one particular card that every time it was played, it was like, well, this is just not fair because it's at the end of your turn, not the start of your next turn. And I don't know, there's some cards in that game that I just dislike about it. But also interesting about Ragnaros, when he's about to fire the 8 damage like fireball, he says die insects or something like that.
Yeah.
And when the healing Ragnaros, I think he says live insects.
I think he does, yeah.
Which is really funny. Like I don't know, I like that kind of it's the little things.
Little Hearthstone memes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean. What was I going to say there? Yeah, I can live vicariously now through the quest Taunt Warrior, because the quest in that is summon 7 Taunt minions, and it gives you Sulfurous, the weapon, and it's a 4/2 weapon, and when you summon it, your hero power becomes deal 8 damage to a random enemy. So I can basically have Ragnaros. If I had actual Ragnaros, I could put it in that deck and get double the effect. It would be beautiful, but I don't. It's the sad times.
You just don't. If you had Ragnaros, would you just throw it in?
Yeah.
What would you replace?
Double the Ragnaros. There is something in that deck that isn't in the. It's a 1 cost card that's Discover a Taunt minion. I think I've got 2 of them in my deck. That I replace one of the Ragnaros. Because that's not in the. It works occasionally when I'm on 9 mana and I spend 8 to summon the.
Yeah, that's also really fun when you know you don't have the full 30 cards to replicate an online deck. So you put your own twist on it, and then you're like.
Sometimes it works out super well.
Sometimes you're like, this is way better than that. Yeah, but I guess because the online decks are so. They're there to provide like the most average.
Yeah, it's a baseline.
Rate. It's a yeah. So because like if you actually read them, there's the deck, and there's like loads of
variations,
information about variations and what you could play instead, blah blah blah, and yeah.
I'm not sure if I like that though, because it kind of part of the appeal and just part of the learning curve of card games in general is learning to make your own decks and learning how.
I guess it's similar. I guess it's similar to hacking in a way, not hacking, but like. Ruining, like we were talking about, like stream sniping. It's the same as you go into a game and you don't know anything, but if you play a certain deck, just because of the quality of the minions, they're just so high that even if you misplay, you are not punished enough.
Yeah.
And it's like there's nothing the enemy can do, which punishment in Hearthstone should be it's usually as big as it can get every single time you misplay, but depending on the quality of your minions, sometimes it is just not possible to do, especially if you're a new player, which I don't know how they really bridge the gap between new players and old players. Someone was just like, there's not a I don't know if it was you or someone said that there's not an issue, but how is there not an issue?
There might not be any more, because that's what I was talking about earlier when I was playing Jen's decks, how I just got grouped with people that were also beginners constantly.
I think I don't know. As I said,
they've updated the matchmaking to how many cards you've got or hours played or something. You just, I don't know. But
were you playing ranked or casual?
That's a good point. I was playing casual, but even so, when I play casual on my account,
it's the same. It's just the same people playing ranked. Yeah. I always like coming up with I remember one thing in Hearthstone where when Freeze Mage was really big, even now some people still play Freeze Mage. Yeah, and what I would do is because I was like that was the time I'd play Warrior. What I would do is I would spend all my turns not playing anything and just pressing the armor up button because as soon as I realized it was Freeze Mage,
exactly.
I'd be like, oh, this is going to be an easy win, because they would eventually, by the time they got their one kill combo or 2 turn combo, I was at 50 armor, and then so they would get me down. They would use Rag to get my life points down to 15, but I still had 50 armor, and so they would just waste loads of stuff. And especially if I had minions, they would just waste all of that, and I would just they would just run out and just kill themselves with fatigue. I'm like, what? Can you just concede? There's no way.
Why even play that?
As soon as you're Freeze Mage and you see a warrior who armors up and just ends his turn on turn 8, just stop. just stop. Because he knows he's onto you. He's onto you. And the warrior has cards to draw a card, gain 5 armor, whatever. That is really good. That's just so good.
Yeah.
I'm really upset that they nerfed Shield Slam, because that was a 1 mana card. That was so good.
Is that the
deal was much damage as armor is?
Oh yeah, no, that's still 1 mana.
No, it's not. It's 2.
It is. It's in my fucking deck. It's 1 mana.
Did it get nerfed?
No, it deals as much damage as you've got armor.
They might have changed that because it went from 1 mana to 2 mana, and I was upset.
I think you're right, actually.
Oh no, wait! I think I might be talking about Execute.
Oh yeah, that's now 2 mana.
That's 2. Yeah, so Shield Slam's the same. Shield Slam's the same. Yeah,
Shield Slam's still fucking strong as shit though.
Yeah, Shield Slam's amazing. The only thing they need to do now is to make it targetable of heroes. So, like, the best ones when I used to watch like Forsen and Trump and like people play Hearthstone. The best part is. President you missed lethal. All you had to do was shield slam their face, lethal, you idiot. Yeah. That was the best. That was the best one. Like you would have like 30 armor or something. It's like shield slam face for instant win. So silly, but
it's so ridiculous. Yeah.
That would be the most broken card.
Yeah.
Oh, think the combos you could do because it's 1 mana. It is so stupid.
Yeah, 2 shield blocks. That's 10 armor. There's now an Angora card that's 1 mana, gain 5 armor. The two shield blocks, that's 6. 2 of them, that's 10 armor. That's 20 armor for 8 mana. And armor up, that's 22. So you could get 20 armor in 1 turn and then shield slam and deal 20 damage to the hero.
Yeah.
That'd be intense.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
Yeah.
I
damn you! I keep wanting to segue and you keep fucking interrupting me as I'm segueing.
What was segue into?
Well, it wasn't a segue. It was just it was the opposite of a segue. It was going back to misplays. I was playing when I was playing Jen's deck the other day. I had a 6/6. No, I had Lord of the Arena on the field, the 6/5 taunt.
Oh, the classic.
And the guy clearly wanted to fireball Lord of the Arena. Fireballed himself.
Oh yeah.
And then oopsed, and then conceded the game.
Yeah, I had.
How do you fuck that up?
There was a rogue. I was against a rogue, and she casted Eviscerate, and it comboed her for 4 damage, like herself, and she just went oops, and then just conceded.
Yeah, that's so embarrassing. You just
it is. So I don't know. Like, there's something about you being able to. In Hearthstone, the fact that you can target yourself with spells is amazing because obviously there's a reason to do it. They wouldn't allow you to do that for no reason, and I think it's really good. I like that. I remember as a mage, I frostbolted myself in the face, right. and I still won the game. Yeah, because
accidentally.
Yeah, I accidentally frostbolted myself in the face, and I was like, oh. Like it was early game, and I was like, oh man. But then I eventually, I remember I ended up winning, and just how it is, like, at the end of the day, Frostbolt's a 2-mana card. It's strong, but it's not... Sometimes your misplays aren't the worst. I think the most misplayed around card is Sylvanas. Because you're like, if I have Sylvanas and they have Sylvanas, and then hers goes off first and mine goes off first, but then they have, like, something on the board that triggers Death Rattles twice. Like, who... Yeah, and you're trying to think of it, and the time is going, the ropes like running down, and you get a bit confused.
Learn to just think faster, bro. Easy.
Yeah, I remember I've run out of time, like, trying to kill Sylvanas with my own Sylvanas. Oh, gosh. Yeah, classic.
I mean... Sylvanas, I don't really struggle with Sylvanas. Because the decks I play have a lot of removal, so I usually have a way to get rid of Sylvanas.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. Doesn't talk so much. He does. It's a problem.
How do you do it?
Stop talking. But if he did stop talking, then we would just sit in silence all the time. Because I don't talk enough. But when I talk, it's fucking comedy gold. Yeah, no, I do talk plenty. But for some reason, I submit to you and your conversation. I'd rather you talk than just let me go on forever.
I think we both feel like that though.
I bend over when you talk, baby.
Actually, no, I'm the opposite. I like letting you talk.
How's this relationship working then? How have we gone on being friends for so long? If you like letting me talk and I like letting you talk, how do we ever get any conversations then?
It means we like letting each other talk.
But then and you clearly fucking don't, because you interrupt me all the fucking time.
I interrupt everyone.
Although I interrupt you all the time, to be fair. But then
not really.
I stop talking when you carry on talking, which you always do, because I mean that's your right, because you were talking.
What were we talking about before Hearthstone though? How long we played things for?
I don't know, I don't remember. I have a memory of a potato. Did Tom really just say he's not talking enough? Wow. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, you
I do.
Got internal problems there?
I talk for England.
He talked for England.
For England, James.
Tom was he was in the King's Speech.
I was, yeah. I was.
He wasn't the king. He was the speech.
Wait, who was Colin Firth was the king, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, and that bloke.
I saw something.
Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean was the speech giver. Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, fucking Barbosa, mate. I forget his name.
Barbosa.
I think he's Australian.
I don't know.
He
went from Black Desert to hacking on Dota to not being a dick, and then got lost there, and then ended up at Hearthstone.
We got lost there. Yeah, we did. We got.
I'm glad someone was keeping track of this conversation.
Yeah, me too. You were going to draw it. It's a shame you're not drawing it.
Oh goodness, yeah. That would.
What was I searching? Barbosa. That's it. Not Leandro Barbosa, a Brazilian professional basketball player for the Phoenix Suns and National Basketball Association.
That was him. It's definitely him.
No, not that Barbosa. I'm talking about the pirate. Barbosa's
I don't know.
surname, Barbosa Antigua, something. Barbosa Santander, Barbosa Sao Paulo.
Why are you just typing Captain
Carlos
Barbosa?
Barbosa, a plant genus. Why is fucking Captain Barbosa not on Wikipedia?
Jeffrey Rush.
That's it.
Why didn't you just type
Look,
in
because I wanted to go through. I wanted
Barbosa.
to go down the fucking.
Guess Captain Barbosa's fictional first name.
He's from Toowoomba, Australia. Toowoomba.
Toowoomba.
I don't know. What is Captain Barbosa?
It begins with H. If that's a. Oh, okay. It's Hector.
Oh.
Barbosa.
Harvey.
Harvey Barbosa.
Jeffrey Roy Rush. He looks like a. But.
Is that a Welsh person then?
What, Jeffrey Rush?
No, but that name.
Harvey Barbosa.
You said Rory as well.
What are you talking about?
You said his name was Jeffrey Rory Rush.
No, Jeffrey Roy Rush.
Oh, right.
Sorry, yeah. That's a lot of R's. There's too many R's for me. Jeffrey Roy Rush. That's too much.
Jeffrey Rory Rush.
Jeffrey Roy. You been watching Game of Thrones?
Yes, I have.
What do you think, BB?
We cannot talk about that on stream. That's like a bannable, by the way.
Yeah.
It's so popular, it's bannable.
Jon Snow fucked a werewolf. And Ed Sheeran shit. Spoilers.
Ed Sheeran sold out of Game of
Ed
Thrones.
Sheeran he fucking deleted his Twitter because he was getting so much abuse from people. They're just like,
Wait, what?
Really? Yeah, he just straight up deleted his Twitter.
Like, it's deactivated. It's not like properly.
Yeah, I think it's deactivated.
Really?
But he's just gone from. Oh wait, he's back now.
Yeah.
He's back. And it was just like, when I heard it happen, I searched Ed Sheeran on Twitter, and it was just his like 2010 before he was famous Twitter account. It was funny.
By the way, so you remember how I told you my PC broke?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
It's gonna cost, if I go to PC World to recover the data on the solid state drive that died, PC World are charging £90. £90.
Tell me about how you're not doing that.
I'm not. That's insane.
That's insane. What did you lose there?
It doesn't. Oh, I lost. Remember the Family Tree website I was working on with my dad?
Shit, yeah.
That's the only real valuable data I wanted off of that.
Yeah.
I think I also lost. I don't know. I stored some stuff. I think I lost like my CV.
That's replaceable. You just do it again.
Yeah, but I did it on Photoshop, and that Photoshop file took me like a couple hours to like put together.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks.
It's not worth £90 though, is it? A couple of hours. Maybe it is. Maybe if you care that much and have the money.
Maybe I could like find it, but I don't think so.
No, it was in like at the end of one episode, and he was singing a song, and
it wasn't at the end, was it?
I think so. No,
Oh, right.
it was in a scene in the first episode, and like Aya walked up to him, and someone said, "Oh, he was singing in the scene." Someone was like, "Oh, what's that song?" He's like, "It's a new one," and did like a cheeky wink to the camera. He didn't really do a cheeky wink, but that was the tone of it. It's like, "Oh, I'm Ed Sheeran. It's a new song."
Sorry, who walked up to him?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Martog.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. No, it was utterly shit. I mean, he didn't deserve the abuse he got.
It wasn't that.
It was terrible. It was such a bullshit famous person cameo.
I guess.
Like,
wasn't his face like? Weren't all their faces like really clean?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. This is it though. It's like it wasn't. If you didn't know it was Ed Sheeran, it would have been perfectly fine. It's like in Dunkirk. Harry Styles is in Dunkirk, and I didn't know it was Harry Styles. When we were watching it, I recognise that. Who's that guy? To myself, At the end of it, we saw the credits roll by Harry Styles. Oh my god, it was Harry Styles!
Oh my
god,
it's Jeffrey Rory Rush.
And then the quality of the film got worse because I knew it was Harry Styles. So if I didn't know that was Ed Sheeran, then I wouldn't have been pissed off at Ed Sheeran being in Game of Thrones. I mean, Dunkirk was still like a fucking.
It's like, Dunkirk, yes, I would rate that 9 out of 10. Oh, the one with Harry Styles. Oh no, wait, that's a 4.
Yeah,
4 out of 10.
Terrible. Yeah, that's what Lewis said. He was like, yeah, that would be a 10 out of 10 film. But
I'm going to see that on Wednesday, so.
It's proper good, mate.
Yeah, I don't really like those sort of films though because it's like real. I don't like feeling sad. I just don't like drama and all that. I mean.
So why do you watch any? Is this why you know so little about culture? Because you just don't like any of it?
Yeah, I don't like.
Oh, it makes me feel emotions. Oh no, I can't deal with emotion.
Those like English dramas we had to study for like when you do media, you watch like English UK drama. Oh, it makes me sick. I just hate this. No, I don't think that's drama as much as like.
Well, like Downton Abbey.
Yes, like those shows that like everyone watches. I just
yeah, I mean, I understand because I have to read a shit ton of books that I don't care about, like Jane fucking Eyre. I don't give a shit. It's bollocks. It's fucking terrible. But it's just I don't enjoy it. It's not. I don't really even understand why it's studied. To be honest, I mean, I'm sure there are reasons that no one's just ever told me, but maybe it's like it got an important message for women or something. I don't really remember the book though, so maybe it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't. There's something in my head that memorizes that book that feels like it wasn't a particularly positive message for women. But there must be some reason why Jane Eyre studied, and it's not the quality of the fucking book, because it's shite.
Speaking of women, Speaking of women,
have you felt the touch of a woman?
I was going to mention this, and I was thinking. It's the other day. I was laughing to myself because I was like, it sounds like an ingredient for an old wizard to be putting into a cauldron. So it's like Eye of Newt, stick of wood, and then he's like and then he's like touch of woman, and then he like sprinkles it in, and it just like pops and does like a smoke.
It starts boiling and smoking. Yeah. Oh wow. Touch of woman.
Anyway, that's not related.
Is it, or is it related to everything, every fibre of life?
It's just something funny that I like. What's it? Friday night was what did you do Friday night?
Something. I went to a late showing at Natural History Museum.
Oh.
It was just it was basically just the same thing, but at night, and there were a couple of talks being given by marine biologists.
You and Jen tried to replicate what happened to Ross and Rachel when they went to the museum and got stuck.
Oh yeah, that was hot. Wicked Game was playing in that scene. That's where I first heard Wicked Game.
Wait, is that where it was born from?
Yeah, my favourite song for like 5 years.
Do you remember when?
Banger.
And you said, "Hey, Sasha, I played it for like this amount. Like I've apparently
5,000 times."
Yeah, it was like according to the stats, I played this song a few thousand times. Yeah. But I listened to it on loop in my sleep.
Yeah.
And then I YouTubed it and I found like the metal emo version. I was like, "What is
fucking hell? That's awful."
And I was like, "Is this what you listen to?" And he was like, "God,
no! What the fuck is this piece of shit?" Yeah, that broke my heart a bit when I heard that. That's a terrible cover. Holy shit!
That's funny.
That completely ruins the tone of the song. Like, why? I don't understand. I just don't get it.
On Friday evening, I went. So it was our friend Ryan's birthday, and we went to.
Ryan, who rhymes with Grease.
Yeah, Ryan Grease's birthday.
Ryan Grease, my boy.
Ryan Greasy. We went to a place called the Dirty Martini, which is like a chain martini. Have you been there before?
I think never been there. No.
Okay, so it was a really
small
place, but it was like VIP, and like because Ryan bought a package, so we got like 10 free martinis.
10 free martinis.
Yeah, and we got a bottle of vodka. It was absolute, and yeah, it was and like a bunch of mixes. So it was really cool. We had like our own table and in a corner.
You don't drink.
I had to make the exception.
Fuck you! Oh no, sorry Tom, I don't drink anymore. It's my religion, they don't let me drink. And then suddenly, Friday night, Ryan Grease. Everything changes.
Well, I said to Ryan, I was like,
Suddenly
you know,
you're just
I was like,
necking fucking
Ryan,
absolute.
because I made the decision like not to drink. He was like, oh yeah, it's true. Like, do you still want to come? I said, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'll
you
come,
can
but
just
I
you
don't
can
drink."
just be
So
a
I
pussy.
wasn't gonna, but then I was like, what? Like, I'll make the exception. But I didn't drink like beer or anything because I don't usually drink that anyway. Martinis, man, they're pretty nice. I had a lychee one, and I tried an espresso one.
And I tried 17 more, and I vomited in Ryan Grease's hair.
He didn't want to have drinks with us. I see. So no, it was different. I was forced against my will to drink. Anyway, so yeah, it was a good time.
What a prick. What a prick.
So yeah, it was pretty nice. I don't think I've ever been to like a martini bar or whatever it's called.
The most important question: were they shaken or stirred?
They were definitely shaken.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising. That's a surprising answer to that question. I was expecting stirred. Who shakes a fucking martini? No one. Cunts, that's who. Cunts.
Cuts without the N. The HM01 in Pokemon. Cuts.
I see the link. It's because you find HM01 cut in a bin that the captain of the SS Anne has just vomited into, and you vomited into Ryan Grease's hair. There's the link. Tenuous at best, but
that's
it's
the
made.
link. It was crazy. That's the link.
What
They
a
also serve like samosas
segue.
and like burgers, which are like this big.
You must have been at home.
Like it was really what did you just say to me?
I said you must have been at home because you're
Say
Indian.
to my face. Say to my face, and not
You
online.
must have been
say
at home
IRL to
because
me,
you're
not-
Indian and samosas are Indian, and that's what makes you feel at home. And
I don't think my
pakoras
mum.
and
I don't think my
bhajis.
mum ever made samosas in
What
her
the
life.
fuck?
Let me ask her. Hold on. Mom, have you ever made samosas? Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's the pause for comedic effect. That was great. No.
There you go, guys. My mother has never made samosas because it's not Caribbean enough. It's
Oh yeah.
it's too Indian. It's too Indian.
Too Indian. I
Yeah.
see. Well, she should. Samosas are nice. I had a homemade samosa at the garden party where I was playing guitar, and it was.
They're
it
great
was-
finger food.
I don't finger my food. I
Why
eat
not?
my food. I don't like finger food because I can just put it all in my mouth at once, and that's annoying. I want to be able to, chew
Oh,
on it.
you don't like whole mouth food then? You like
No, I like.
multiple chew
Yeah.
food.
I want to, eat that shit.
Okay.
Eat that shit. Yeah, that's always been a thing. Hot dog.
Yeah, I've
no,
always
no,
been-
actually, it hasn't. 'Cause
Oh, no, that's-
you're
yeah, he's
most
right.
of the time, ain't you?
Yeah. We only got confused just then in a split second because Tom when you said
even I started streaming at uni as well.
yeah, it's only because you live with my mum. Like even at uni, you technically live at home. Like
Yeah,
you don't.
your house is still exactly.
Yeah, you don't own the student housing, but yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, we don't even own these houses, but we count these as our home. So
No, I'm waiting for that inheritance, and then I will. But until then, I will not own this house.
yeah, this is like my room. You can tell it's my room because
There's
there's
a teddy bear in the background.
teddy bear there.
Mm.
So if there's a teddy bear there and there's like a dog teddy bear here, then that's my room.
Yeah, who else is? Why would you be streaming in a room that wasn't your own that had a teddy bear in it? It's a good question.
You can't see it on the webcam, never mind, because it's covered with like the red jogging bottoms that I usually wear when I stream. Remember how I used to wear those all the time? Tom, hello? Tom, what are you doing? Tom,
I'm making art. Art is being made here.
see your face.
Wow, it's like a. That's weird.
What? Why have you stopped to do this?
Like that David Bowie album cover.
What? Why have you stopped everything to do this? What are you doing?
I don't know.
You got a lightning bolt going down your face.
What are we talking about?
I said those are my streaming trousers. I wear those jogging bottoms. Remember
the apple bottom.
Yeah.
Apple bottom trousers.
And we're streaming now, which means that if I'm not wearing those, it means I'm not wearing anything at all.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, her clothes looking at her. He hit the floor, she hit the floor, running out, shining a low, 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 low.
I believe your CD is skipping.
Yeah, maybe.
We don't even have CD skipping anymore. CDs don't exist.
What are CDs?
That old tech.
What is a VCR?
Oh yeah, when adults go, like they mention like cassette tapes, and they look at you, go, "Do you know what that is?" Right.
You're 30 years old, mate. Cunt. Older than you.
Yeah, you cut.
Cunt.
Cut.
What do you call
you
it?
HMO1.
No,
with an N.
Fuck off.
Cut. Yeah. So, yeah, Friday night was pretty good. I met actually the people who were going. So obviously I knew Ryan and Jake came. Ryan said, "Oh, Sashin, there's this. I'm also like bringing a friend. His name's Jaden."
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
So I said, I was like, "Oh, okay. Jaden who?" And he said his surname, yeah, Smith. And I was like, "You mean, wait?" And I went onto Facebook and I showed him an image and said, "This Jaden Smith," and he was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay." He was my and I said I was explaining how I knew him.
Oops.
And Jaden Smith was my first friend, like, ever.
That's so walks.
Like, just ever. He was just my first friend ever.
And I haven't spoken in 20 years.
Well, I met him when I went to, like the reception. Like, when you're in reception. How old are you in reception? Like,
5.
3? 4? No, because you start at 4.
3 and 4's nursery.
So not then. Okay, he wasn't my first friend ever. He was not my first friend at, like, reception.
Your first time when you were vaguely capable of independent thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was my vaguely independent thought friend.
Yes.
And so.
The VITF.
Yeah.
What?
VITF. Yeah. So we have been friends since, but when I moved to where I live now, obviously you don't have mobile phones, you don't have Facebook, you don't have Instagram, you don't have any social media. There's no way.
That's right. Stop making excuses. You don't like it.
You send them a letter or messenger pigeon, you know.
Well, so you could have done if you really cared, but clearly you didn't.
Well, I mean, kids.
Messenger pigeons are available if you have need for them. Just look to the sky and go.
And what happens?
And you'll hear the from afar of a messenger pigeon, and it'll land on your windowsill outside and peck at the window.
Are you slamming your face on the table to make that noise? Okay.
It's always in multiples of 4, so it's either 4 or.
How was 6 a multiple of 4?
That was 8.
It wasn't. You did it.
Yes, it was.
4,
that was definitely 8.
And then you just did it.
There. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
And then you let them in, or choose not to. If you don't, they curse your house and your family to immediate death, and you die. Or you let them in, and they send you a message. They wait patiently at your desk while you write the message. You place it neatly in their beak, or betwixt their claws, and then they fly off. And
I heard that if you misspell something, they like do a little poop.
Yeah, they shit on your face.
No,
they do. They fly over your head and shit on your.
No, they wait on the windowsill, Tom.
They just they hover next to your ear, and they go, and a bit of shit just lands underneath your eye, like right on the edge of your nose.
Oh right.
Yeah. And if you make too much down his face, then they kill you. They peck you to death. Death by 1,000 pecks.
Death by 1,000 pecks.
Mm-hmm.
How would that sound, Tom?
Like that. 1,000 times.
You just slapped yourself twice.
No.
Anyway, so we lost contact, and then I went. There was a primary school. So I went to the same primary school as him, obviously, and then I moved. But there was that primary school had like a reunion, and so I went along because I knew 2 people in my 6th form who went to that same school. So I went, and it was a bit weird. Like, not everyone turned up. Like, barely anyone turned up. And I saw Jaden Smith there, and but we didn't really get to talk much. I left kind of early because I didn't really know anyone. So yeah, and now I realise he's a friend of Ryan Grease. So I got his I got his Instagram.
You got his Instagram? Is that how people share social media these days?
Well, I already have his Facebook. I just decided to follow him on Instagram.
Can I get a pic for the gram?
He's a photographer. He does his Instagram is just full of photography. And there's not one picture of himself.
Yeah.
Tom was doing the Illuminati symbol too. When you do the Illuminati symbol and the sun hits directly in the center where the eye would be, something magical happens.
Yeah,
but you have
Cthulhu.
Have to be within the Illuminati to for it to activate. But Tom likes to pretend he is and pretend to activate, but he's not part of it. So, yeah.
That's what he thinks. Little does he know.
Yeah.
That I am actually the first capo of the Illuminati.
Yeah, perfect. I usually read the news when I go to work, like on the train.
Really?
There was an article about a man who keeps so many like dolls in his house that his son is threatening to move out because it's creepy, and he has a room dedicated to them, and him and his wife are in a.
He has a wife. What the fuck? Is she a doll or is she human?
She's human, and they both agree that she's more tolerant of it than his son. And his wife and him agree that these dolls have spirits in them, and that they come to life. Like some of them come to life, and some of them are a lot more active than others.
Fucking Toy Story.
It's more creepy than Toy Story. Well, Toy Story is creepy when you think about it, but at the same time, these are just baby dolls. Like dressed, like the China dolls they're dressed up in like little Bo Peep outfits and weird stuff like that. Anyway, so he says that they come to life and they have souls and they have spirits within them, and they walk around during the night and they do certain things and it's quite lively.
Has he ever seen this?
Anyway, so
that's interesting. So he has seen it.
So
he's witnessed this happening.
So
the humans have to be asleep for the dolls to start walking around. All of them. Oh, I see. So even if the son's awake and wanted to test out if his father's a bullshitting insane person, all humans have to be asleep. It's like Santa Claus. He never shows up when there's a human in the world awake.
Wait, what did you just say about Santa Claus?
He's a cunt.
Tom, he's a cunt, right?
Yes.
He's a cunt. Because Santa Claus is real for all the kids who...
Yeah, sorry, children of the stream that are...
If you're under 18, Santa Claus is real. And if you're over 18, Santa Claus is also real. But he's a cunt. Anyway, so he said that he believes some of them have, like, souls and stuff.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But he doesn't believe that they're necessarily evil.
No, that would be crazy.
It's just that, like, and they don't harm anyone in the house.
No, they're dolls.
But he says... because they're more spiritually like, I don't know how to describe it. Because I was saying the other day to someone that I think that ghosts are real, but I don't believe in them. And because I don't believe in them, I don't have any experiences with ghosts or that sort of like world. So I don't tempt fate, and it's not like I go and see like fortune tellers and like go to like do satanic rituals just to summon like weird stuff. But I'm sure if you have the mindset that they are real, and because you start to believe it, perhaps ghosts show themselves to you. That's just my theory. Like that, but I don't believe in ghosts, so like I've never had.
Your theory's wrong.
It's a theory; it can't be wrong. So
it can. I have a theory that the dogs don't look up. That's wrong.
They don't look up, Tom.
They do look up.
Tom, their necks don't bend like that.
I have a theory that the sun doesn't rise every day.
Okay,
that theory's
go
wrong.
get your dog and make him look up. Bet he doesn't. Those are just weird, even when they're not owned by a crazy guy that says they're Alice. No, what do you mean Alice? Oh, live, right. Yeah, no, I forgot you're on your phone, so, yeah, auto prediction. Who's Alice, hot dog? Is that someone we need to know about? If it's on prediction on your keyboard, who's Alice, eh? Anyway, that was Tom's earphones dropping on the floor, possibly breaking. My earphones broke actually recently. The back of this earphone is like you can see the wiring, like right. If my camera's all there, it is. You can see the wiring inside, which kind of sucks.
Right. I've acquired a dog. Hang on.
You've acquired a dog.
Taken to collapsing on my legs, so this might be a difficult test. But up you get. Go on. Right, here is a Fudge. Fudge, look. There, we've just proved that dogs can look up.
Well, we'll have to. I'm watching. Hold on.
Look for.
He's not. Yeah, but his neck isn't moving. He's just using his eye. You're bending his neck.
There we go. Look, he's doing it now. He's doing it right now.
He can't do it of his own will. He
He's
can't
doing
do
it right now.
He's not. He's not.
He just.
You're holding him up. He can't do it. Dude.
Oh, because I'm holding up because he wouldn't be on the fucking camera otherwise. Off you go, dog. Good boy. There we go.
He can't even do it.
That is extensive.
Dogs can't look up.
That's dogs can look up. Got any more theories that I can debunk?
Anyway, so the guy, his son's probably going to move out. That's really creepy. My uncle in Australia.
Good, I'm glad for the son that is
used to have a house. Hello, my name is Sophie. I just woke up at 6:04 p.m. Perfect. You know what's weird?
That's a good message.
What were you going to say?
No, nothing. That was it. I was just admiring the simplicity of that message.
Yeah, it's just true. It's just facts.
That's just
which
real.
is what it's about in this channel. Dogs can't look up, and dolls are creepy.
I just proved that dogs can look up. I obtained my dog and made him look up with a ruler that I placed above his head, and he looked up.
Hey, who's K-Man?
What?
He means Catman, I think.
K-Man. Oh wow. Hey Sophie, how you doing? YOLO, innit?
Oh yeah.
6:04 p.m. Just fucking YOLO that shit. I've woken up later than that before in my life, so it's all good.
No, we know you're British because you said.
Whoa.
Because it's the same time here.
Yeah, exactly. It's 6:05. Yeah.
Man, you must have had a rough night, or you have you just felt really tired and you had a nap. I mean, it's a really warm day, so dolls can look up, but humans can fly.
No, but can humans fly?
But can humans fly?
Good question. Do you want to attempt flight?
You want me to attempt fly? I can't. My camera won't show it. I remember when I was a kid, my cousin. We're at my dad's old house when he used to live over here, and it was a get together, and my cousin stood in a corner, and he said, "I can fly," and we were like, "Okay," and everyone got down onto carpet level to look to see the carpet, and hold on, so here's the carpet. And then his feet are here, and everyone looked to see if there was a gap or anything, right? But this is what happened. I was looking and I couldn't see. I'm a kid, right? So I've got 20/20 vision. Hell, I've got 100 vision, right? I've got perfect eyes as a kid. So I was looking.
Perfect. One might say you've got perfect vision.
Yeah, I still do.
Did you eat a carrot?
No, that's
in
the
all
dark.
them balls like the Legend John Parrot.
That's the dark.
I got perfect vision. I ate a carrot, putting them balls at a Legend John Parrot.
No, you have to eat parrots to see in the day.
Yeah, you have to eat parrots. Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So I was looking, and I could see that his feet weren't lifting up. And then all of my cousins just at once, they're like, "Oh my god, I did it!" For a split second. I was like, "What is going on?" I didn't see anything. But obviously, I'm a kid, so they're ignoring me. I'm like, "I didn't see it. Oh my god, how do you do that? Show us how you do it." I'm pretty sure that what he did is because he propped himself up in the corner, he just held onto the wall and lifted himself up. It's a little. Everyone's looking down. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that sounds reasonable. Let me
honestly,
demonstrate.
I think if you could. Okay, go on then. But
I can demonstrate the parrot.
I think if you believe something enough, I think it just happens, I think that's what it is. I can't wait to see this. This is delayed. I'm actually seeing it when the stream sees it, so. I'm watching intently. It's going to be a delayed reaction. the double thumbs up. Alright, Alright, we've got sound effect. You've got the movement. What? Look how tall this guy is.
There it is.
Wow, that was
Proof
Tom. How
that human
long
beings
have
can
you been
fly.
able to do that?
How long?
Yeah,
All my life. I was born with it.
you never told me.
Well, it's a secret.
Well, you just showed 6 people, including myself.
It's still a secret.
I add you because you're one of the 6 people.
Yeah, I mean, 6 people. there's still billions of people on this earth that will never know.
Oh, it's Sniper! Hey, Sniper! OG, what's going on?
OG
Good to have you
Sniper.
here.
Naga.
I'm more the fact that made your. I mean, to be fair, it made your day because you woke up at 6:04.
Yeah, your days lasted for
there's no way.
4 minutes.
There's no way they should have made your day. This guy is not allowed to make anyone's day.
You've got plenty of time in the day left to top that.
I'm sure that you could probably go into your fridge and find like I don't know, or freezer and find an ice cream and just be like, this is way better.
You get like a pepperami.
Oh, pepperami. Sometimes I
Pepperami's pepperami.
Sometimes I just crave pepperami. I don't know why.
I'm sorry, but pepperami's a shit.
What? What'd you say?
Controversial opinion.
Stop being a cut. Stop being an H&M01.
This joke has got no legs. You keep making this cut joke, and it's just got no it's got no comedic legs at all.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
The comedic legs are cut. Dude.
You're going so hard on it. It's just not funny. Right, here, I got a joke for you. I got to test this joke on someone else. What happens to shrimps when they die in Call of Duty?
You've already told me, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know the answer. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let chat have a go.
Alright, chat. What happens to shrimps when they die in Call of Duty?
It's fun the chat. I've never played a game in my life.
Well, it's fine. Alright, I'm fed up with waiting now. Chat, they re-prawn. Just let that sink in. Think about it. Think about the complexity of that joke. Just take it in, swirl it around your mouth like a fine wine.
Cocktail.
Just, sniff it in, take
At
it in.
least Sniper had a go.
Yeah, I mean, odd tail.
But I don't know. I don't know. Cocktail.
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
Tom, didn't you say you made up this joke by your?
I made that joke up on my one, true boy. No one has ever made that joke. Everyone's loving the joke. Look how much love this joke is getting in chat right now.
Oh damn it! The joke, the real joke. All right, guys. All right, here's the real joke.
Moobot's 9.
Here's the real joke. What? Okay. By the way, if you're new here, this guy, his name is Tom.
No, it's not.
All right. Oh, Jared hasn't even heard this joke.
Oh no!
No. All right. What's the difference? No. I'll let chat have a guess. What's the difference between? I made this joke up, by the way. This is how good it is. What's the difference between Tom and a walrus?
Now think about this. It's imperative that you take a second to think about this joke. You have to consider an answer here. What is the difference between me, Tom, and a walrus? The animal walrus. The tusked animal that is
the blubbery,
the blubbery tusked animal that lives in the frozen climes. What is the difference between that animal and me? Think about that. Think about it. Take it in.
Sniper knows the joke. Sniper knows how good this joke is. How unused this joke is.
Secession. What is the difference between me and a walrus?
The difference between Tom and a walrus. That animal is cool. That wasn't the punchline. That was just Hot Dog saying that. The difference between Tom and a walrus is nothing.
Oh!
The walrus has to lie. Because I don't know why, but what's a walrus?
What's a walrus?
What's a walrus? That's a better punchline. That's a much better punchline.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, Christ in heaven. Yeah, it's just a picture of my face.
It's Tom's Facebook page.
Yeah.
You guys no, we don't. For some reason, Moobot doesn't work anymore.
No, we haven't got Moobot in here. That's why we haven't loaded it. It's that simple. We just didn't load it up because we're not real streamers anymore. We just occasionally show up live and just
To be fair,
chat shit for a couple of hours.
Yeah,
that joke is bollocks.
One of the Walrye is actually fairly ginger looking.
Yeah, no, Walrye are quite ginger in general. To be honest, they're actually kind of cute. That one's
oh my goodness, Tom! Look, guys, check out this.
Well, that was just chilling. Holy shit!
The image, Tom.
Fucking image.
I looked at chat.
What the fuck? That's a fucking dog in a walrus outfit. Dog, why is that dog so dirty? That's such a dirty dog. That needs a bath. Someone bathe this dog.
Yeah, it's got like dirt on its like upper nose.
Holy shit. That's incredible. No, that joke is awful.
Oh,
Yeah.
these Walrite just look ridiculous.
They're pretty ridiculous looking animals, to be fair. What is? I can't. I'm trying to work out what breed this dog is, but I can't.
It's walrus breed.
It's a walrus staff cross. Yeah. The interbreeding of dogs is getting ridiculous, to be honest. Ridiculous when they were breeding chihuahuas with pit bulls, and now they're breeding fucking staffs with walruses.
Walrite.
Sorry, yeah. What's the plural of cactus?
Cacti.
What's the plural of compass?
Campi. It's funny when you know what not to say, but you just say it.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good joke. Sophie, go use that joke on another adult, and then just like see what happens.
Yeah. It does look quite puggish, actually.
Twitch Unity. I don't know this emote.
No, I don't either. I heard about Twitch Unity, but I didn't.
All the damage. That's from Quake.
I didn't know what it was all about because I didn't really. I can't speak. I've lost the ability to speak. I really want some food. Can we wrap this up in a minute? I want to get some food.
Okay, so
We've been live for like 2 hours anyway. Oh, an hour and a half.
yeah. Oh, the last thing I wanted to say was, so you know how I rebuilt my PC?
No.
And well, okay, well I bought those.
I'm assuming you did because it wasn't working. Now it is.
Okay, no, I didn't mean that. I meant like bought like loads of new stuff for it.
Did you buy a Ryzen?
Yeah, you know this.
Oh, you bought a Ryzen.
Remember that?
Remember those 2 weeks where you just talked about nothing constantly, apart from fucking computer parts all day, every fucking day. I was getting like 90 group messages, fucking notifications.
And our friend Philip.
Oh god, I was getting like 90 group chat messages a day, and all of them
was
were
drinking alcohol so that he wouldn't like have to, like he could pass the time.
I was drinking to forget.
He was drinking to forget, or actively like
ignore.
He was receiving information and just drinking to forget said information, like immediately afterwards. And we stayed up till about 6 in the morning talking about like CPUs and computer parts, and then the next day, Tom wasn't drinking and he left a lot earlier because.
Really, that's strange how that happens.
Yeah. Anyway, I finally, so everything's pretty much there. I just need, the last thing I need now is almost dropped that. Is a new graphics card, which is I'm hoping. Well, AMD's bringing out.
No, AMD's shit, man. Get Ryzen.
I think tomorrow's like when they announce. It's already been announced. I know what it is, but I just want it to be available. I just want to finish my build.
If anyone in chat is thinking about getting a new anything for their computer, whatever you're considering buying is wrong, and Ryzen is superior in every single way.
If you're talking about C, if you're talking about
Ryzen.
If you're talking about
Ryzen.
You're saying raisin.
Raisin. This is all I heard for 2 weeks straight. Just Ryzen. I don't even know what Ryzen is. What is Ryzen?
It's the brand of CPU.
Fantastic. Where's the alcohol? Let me forget.
There's the alcohol.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm done. I need some food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some food. Good shit. We'll be uploading this to YouTube if anyone for some reason wants to watch it again, or if anyone who missed the first part of it wants to watch it. Our YouTube is just Bagel Kings, so do that if you fancy it. We do this occasionally on Sundays. We used to be like basically full-time streamers, but stopped because this brown man got a job, and I didn't want to do it by myself because it's fucking annoying. Yeah, well, keep an eye. We also got a Twitter that's Bagel Kings as well. Or is that Bagel_Kings?
It's Bagel underscore.
It's just look below the channel. It's in the like panels below the channel panels.
Oh, rhymes.
Yeah, sick rhymes.
Yes, at Bagel_Kings.
Yeah. We post there when we ever do anything on this channel, which is rare. But
we used to be at our prime.
That's about it, really. This is the podcast that we do occasionally, like I said, on Sundays. So look out for it on Sundays if you're interested. Follow us on Twitter, and you'll find out if it's happening or not. Probably about half an hour before it actually happens. So keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. What does eyes peeled?
Because they are a dickhead. So I'm just reading Sophie's horny joke.
Unicorns.
Anyway,
horny horses.
yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I appreciate everyone coming by.
Yeah, good to see you, Sniper.
It's always nice to see that whenever we stream, whether it be like daily or
once
like
every 4
bi-yearly,
months.
that people actually still turn up to the stream. It means a lot to us. It means that it just makes us feel warm inside. It's good. It's a good feeling to know that people still come and watch you. So yeah, appreciate everyone coming by, and
Good to see you, hot dog.
yeah, we don't have like follow notifications and stuff. Like we're paying attention too much to that. But if you want to, feel free to drop a follow, and we appreciate it if you do. And then yeah, we try to go live every Sunday, because that's we feel that we can like stream together. Because like, after work and stuff, it's like a bit of a hassle. And during the weekend, if me and Tom are doing stuff, that we can't really stream, so we try and aim for Sunday. So yeah, I'll upload this vlog to you. I'll upload this podcast to YouBoob, which is the 18+ version.
Oh, YouBoob, yeah, I love YouBoob.
YouBoob. If you show a nipple, really, actually don't do that as a joke, because I think that's bannable. I don't know. I was gonna say, yeah, show a nipple. I'll put it up to YouBoob. So like, people have something to look forward to. It'll be like hot ginger man.
It's nipple pinch myself.
Makes cum pie joke with
this isn't a joke.
Nipply showy.
Bye, Jen. Thanks for coming. Why are you doing a Bob Ross emote? I don't. You just found the emote section. Oh god.
Yeah. All right. Ow. See you later, guys. Bye.
My nipple really hurts. Bye. Oh yeah, it's me that stream. I've got to press the stop stream button. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye. My name's
Bye,
Cletus.
Felicia.
My name's Cletus, and I got the diabetes because I ate too many hamburgers.
Mama, can diabetes have to eat? No diabetes.
Back off.
See ya.
Bye.